head of Allison Holker Boss's grief support after her husband T. Witch's suicide, never been a person to ask for help. Following the terrible suicide of her husband, Stephen T. Witch Boss, at the age of 40 in December 2022, Allison Holker Boss is chronicling her path of recovery. The professional dancer and So You Think You Can Dance judge spoke candidly about the deep effect Stephen's death had on her life in an article she wrote for Glamour. She spoke about trying to figure out how to go on after experiencing such a terrible loss. She finally decided to get expert assistance. Until now, I had never seen a therapist. Never, but having a therapist was incredibly helpful, Allison, 36, said in her article. It was nice to have someone to talk to and get advice on how to handle things, especially in a really public setting, Allison said. Part of that is because I've never been a person to need to ask for help in my life, ever. And oddly enough, something I realized very shortly into this grief and trauma was that people actually got really offended that I didn't ask for help, she said. Not to add, being a very task-oriented person, I had no idea what I needed assistance with. No idea, the woman continued. Allison, who is married to Stephen and has 3 children, stressed the need of consistency and support in her recovery journey in addition to going to therapy. She related the story of her eldest brother, who demonstrated the value of regularity during trying times, making breakfast for her family every morning without fail. He didn't ask if we were hungry, didn't ask what we wanted, she said. In her own routine reflection, Allison emphasized the need of preserving daily routines in the face of adversity. That meant making my regular cup of coffee and having my personal time before the kids got up, doing my hair and makeup, saying my affirmations, and going through my planner, getting organized, she said in a post. This has been my habit for years. It's so ingrained in me that, even on my worst days, I still get up and go through that routine, so I had no clue how helpful it would be to assist me through this grief process, she went on. I like doing my hair and cosmetics, so spending the time to do it improves my self-esteem. I found that talking to myself and repeating those affirmations for 15 minutes at a time really helped me show up. I've come this far in large part because of those good practices.